Welcome to my very first island tour. This is Lunar Glade, if I can talk. Welcome. Let's get started. And mind you, it is going to be updated as time goes on, but this is what I wanted to show, what I've done with my 5-star island so far. So, hello ladies, Gentlepeeps, and everyone in between. I just wanted to show you guys what I've been working on. So, welcome to Lunar Glade. Let me take a look at our map. So this is what we've got so far. I have two characters on my island. I have myself. I have Evelyn here. She is based off of Rachel Weisz's character from The Mummy, Evie, and she runs my library because, you know, she's a librarian. And here are my villagers. We've got Pico/Pico. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it correctly, so please tell me in the comments below. We've got Nan, Lucky, Lolly, Hamfrey, Genji, Tiffany, Coco, Muffy, and Kiki. So let's take a tour. So here we've got our entrance. Gotta have that waterfall porn, as a lot of people usually say. I might change my entrance, but for right now I'm really happy with it, especially when you see the flyover. I feel like it just looks really elegant. And over here, I'm very fortunate that my residential service is like right next to the airport. So why don't we head in this direction here? So I have my stores, which are not open right now, up here, and I just set up a little nice area for everyone to just kind of hang out in. And again, I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but my theme for my island is kind of like a Gothic Wonderland-esque kind of thing. I'm kind of sticking with the spoopy kind of, I guess, cottagecore to a fault, but that's what I'm particularly aiming for. So still naturey, but also has infrastructure to a point. We'll head on over here. So I have a little, like I said, kind of naturey road here. I'm really upset about this tree, but it's fine. So here's the campsite. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Again, I wanted something really simple, and I'm still adding to it, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. And now we're gonna head to the right side of the island. Here's Evelyn's library. Right here so that everyone has access to it. I'm currently streaming on Twitch as I decorate the island as the updates come out. So this is what her front of the library looks like for right now. So why don't we go inside? So this is the inside of Evie's library. I'll just do a quick look around here. I definitely wanted more of a haunted theme here, like she's always traveling, so that's why it would be kind of dusty and untouched right now, and that's kind of what I was aiming for. So why don't we head this way as much? But I was inspired by a few YouTubers and a few island tours that did libraries in their homes. And I'm really happy with how the library turned out. I wanted to make kind of like a research area so like her and like other villagers could sit here, or if she has other scholars that visit, you know, maybe Blathers or something, could come in. And as Red visits my island, I will be adding either fake or genuine stuff that I've already collected for the museum. We'll be going in here just to show all the things that they've discovered or on their adventures. So again, my island is still a work in progress, but I've been wanting to show everyone what I've been working on, and I'm really proud of this library, or at least Evelyn's home. I'm contemplating if I want to make a Brendan Fraser character here on the island as well. So here's Evie's office, which again is a mess. I'm hoping to get more of the gold or like artifact looking things in here. Right now I only have like a few things, but like I said, I'm still adding to it. But I really love the touches that it has here. Obviously her tea set, the papers on the floor, the board, and like there's some fossils, her suitcase, just like she practically lives in this room here. And I'm really, like I said, I'm really happy with how it goes. If you guys have any other ideas, please let me know in the comments down below. And just to pay homage to what she clearly studies, is obviously I made more of a like a exhibit in her library, like an interactive exhibit with the mummy. Obviously we don't disturb them. There might be a reason why on the island somewhere when you come to visit, but this is where I'm going to be putting all of the artifacts down here. And that was her library. So why don't we head on over? We'll hit that area in the back, but this is the neighborhood. So we have Lucky's house, and Coco's right behind him. We've got Humphrey, and I believe Tiffany is behind him. But again, there's nothing really here. It's mostly just trees and flowers. Like I said, I wanted to keep it very simple over here. Nothing too crazy. I obviously got the path that's a little bit different than the usual the path that you see. I did have a dark version of it, but I decided to change it since I felt like Halloween is coming up, so I kind of wanted something that was more fitting for that theme, and that's what I'm going for. And for the beach, I'm kind of stuck right now, so I'm not going to be showing much of that. But if anyone has any ideas, please leave me something in the comments. I would love that. But yeah, I decided to do just, like I said, keep everybody together. And it's just really lovely how I was able to do that. Luckily, it's early enough so everyone is still asleep and in their beds. So here, if you look at the map, I made a crescent-shaped pond over here. It's actually near where my house is, which we're about to hit here, but I love it because it's like a little picnic area for the villagers to hang out in. A lot of my villagers like to sit here and read or sit here and eat, so I really love that it's been getting a lot of attention since I made it. It's very lovely. I just wanted to make sure there's a lot of space here. So here's the Blood Moon Cafe. Like I said, I'm still working on it, but the inside of the house is already done. But the outside is still technically getting work done. So this is a cafe slash, like, not technically fine dining, but this is like a restaurant. So that's the theme that I was going for here, which I will change into my cafe outfit. Hello. Welcome to the Blood Moon Cafe. Let's go. So, like I said, I wanted to go for like a spooky, not haunted, but a spooky themed restaurant. And I was, of course, having a hard time trying to figure out inspiration for it right off the gate. But I found this wallpaper and I fell in love with it. And I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And I love everything about it. So of course we have our tables, our headless waiter and waitress, we have our Halloween themed menu, we have our little skeleton pianist. It's just fantastic. I think this is my favorite room in the entire house. And when you head back here, I technically modeled the cafe after seeing a video on YouTube of someone who made their own cafe in their home, or one of the homes on their island, but I wanted to make it just a little bit more upscale because theirs was definitely more of like a coffee cafe, which I loved. But mine, I wanted it to be more food and based, and so that's kind of what I was going for. Hence why I said like a fine dining cafe, bistro. I don't really know, but I'm really happy with how everything has turned out so far. And we're gonna head on over to, of course, the bathrooms. In the video that I found, I loved her bathroom, but like I said, I made mine a little bit more bougie. I liked hers because it just seemed more like clean and to the point. I wanted mine to be like ridiculously over the top. I think it just looks like you don't want to touch anything or you don't want to go in this bathroom because it looks expansive. So yeah, again, I'm still adding to at least just the bathroom, but for right now, like I said, the house is pretty much done. And here's the bar area. I love sorry, the TV distracted me because it doesn't have anything on, but I wanted like a nice little like waiting area, and I always figured that a lot of fine dining places, they were like, oh, you could wait at the bar. So that's what I've made here. We have our lovely bartender, and you can go back here and just kind of do your thing. I love it. I really, really enjoy this bar area. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did as I was making, but it's fantastic. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And here's my bedroom. It's not anything to look at. It's just for my convenience. I do crafting up here because all my supplies is in my storage, and then obviously my wand outfits, dream addresses, things like that. So I just kept all of my favorite things from the game in here. So the lucky cat, the tub and everything, my favorite type of rug, which is the lacy rug, and then all of the imperial furniture is my favorite. And my favorite song from Animal Crossing is Stale Cupcakes. So I really like my bedroom. I'm trying to get that cloud flooring, and I think it would just add to it. It just looks so cool. And well, you know, I don't go down here very often in the basement. My cooks and staff go down here a lot. It's interesting. Anyway, we should probably go. I think we should leave. Whew. Anyway, Blood Moon Cafe. Okay, let's just get back to the tour. We'll just pretend we just didn't see that. Alright, so next to my cafe is the museum. Again, very simple, still adding as I go, which I'm again really happy with the way it turned out. I am said I use like all my inclines for the museum, but I really like it. And over here, like I said, I added to the whole curse over here. I forgot that I moved that. Always got to make sure that the sacrificial fire is always roaring. It's the only way to keep the bad juju out of my island. So you saw already, we kind of passed it. When you saw the flyover, this is the little pathway to the museum and the cafe and everything. Again, I really like the cottagecore-esque of that. So now we're entering the graveyard. I have a few bats back here. I don't know if you can see them very well, but they're hiding back here. I'm really happy about that. And then as we walk through, I just saw this beautiful picture of somebody who made this giant, beautiful graveyard area, and I was like, ooh, I want to put that on my island. So mine is a little different than theirs, but the structure is about the same, and I absolutely love it. I feel like it took up, because I always feel like it's hard to fill up small spaces on your island. So I feel like with the graveyard, it really filled in my island well. The back of the island and kind of to the left side of the island, you have the orchard. Again, I might be adding to it, I might move it, but for right now, I'm really happy where it's at. I also, if you look at the map here, we are by the Skull Pond, which I really, really love, and it took forever to get it to look this way. So I'm really proud with how it turned out, which I have all the flowers that are on my island next to it. So again, I wanted to keep it very naturally based. So back here, again, just a nice little pathway. Very simple. And then back here, I have kind of like Red's pirate art / like pirate area here, since he's our little art thief. So I thought it would be kind of on brand to put Gulliver's stuff back here. So I'm probably going to add more as I go and collect more things from the infamous Gulliver. And as we head out of that part of the trove, I'm still adding to my beaches, and I've left this area untouched for right now just because I don't know what the fall update will bring, and I just didn't want my island to be filled with stuff and then I would have to completely rearrange it. I know the only thing I just recently added is the pumpkins, which I'm currently working on right now for my stream on Twitch, which you can find at twitch.com/squeakqueen, or you can find it down below. This is where we put our naughty children. I saw somebody do this on their island and I thought it was hilarious, so I just added it. Like I said, I'm not sure if it will stay there permanently, but I love my little baby jail there. But like I said, I don't know what we're getting for the fall update, which I believe is Halloween stuff from what I've been hearing. So I just wanted to make sure I had room on my island. But that's it. That's all I have going on my beautiful lunar glade. I hope that you guys will be able to join me when I'm streaming live on Twitch or on YouTube, where I'll be decorating my island. And again, it's very, our theme of Lunar Glade is very crossing and chill. Again, you can find me all over social media at SqueeQueen with 3 E's on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. And please let me know in the comments or tweet at me or DM me or comment and let me know what you think about my island and obviously what I could add to make it more spooky and spoopy themed. I hope you all have a wonderful day and thank you again for joining me. See you later.